Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am NIK NIKAM, and this is COVID-19 World News Update. The topic today is rare blood disorder after receiving COVID vaccine. More than 32 cases have been registered in the FDA and in medical database of this particular instance of rare blood disorder in patients who have received a COVID vaccine. We're going to explore this topic and see what we can learn from that. Just recently on February 8th, 2021, New York Times reported on a lady 72 years old who received Moderna vaccine on January 19th, and a day later she developed skin rashes and bleeding inside her mouth, and she had to be hospitalized. She was noted to have this rare blood disorder known as idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura. Idiopathic means we don't know what the cause is. Thrombocytopenic means low platelet count. Purpura means bleeding under the skin and those little red blotches we see. Idiopathic thrombocytopenic purpura, or ITP as it is known in the medical field. Idiopathic means we don't know what is the exact cause of this. Thrombocytopenic purpura means low platelet count causing these little bleedings inside the skin and little blotches. That's called the purpura. The normal platelet counts are anywhere from 150 to 250,000. If the platelet counts are less than 60,000, there is a high chance of bleeding, not only in the skin causing these red spots and blotches, but it can also cause internal bleeding, which could be more dangerous, especially if it happens in the belly, or if it happens in the brain, it could lead to stroke. Okay, let's get back to the case we are talking about that was reported in New York Times. She had, as we saw, all these blotches underneath the skin which came on, and her platelet count was less than 6,000. But with the time, her platelet count has gradually come up to 270,000 plus. So she luckily has recovered fully from this unexplained low platelet count, or thrombocytopenia as it is known. But that's not the first time we have seen low platelet count related to a COVID vaccine. Back in December, we heard about a Florida doctor, an obstetrician, who developed low platelet counts 3 days after receiving Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. He had a very rocky course. He was in the hospital for 16 days. Experts from all over the country congregated to see what was exactly happening. The only thing that was obvious was that he had low platelet counts. Eventually, he died of cerebral hemorrhage. How prevalent is this low platelet count, or thrombocytopenic purpura? As we know, it has been seen now with Moderna, as with the lady reported in New York Times, and it was also seen with Dr. Michael Gregory in Florida, who received the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. Actually, there are 32 cases that have been registered in the medical database and in the FDA records. But we have to understand, more than 39 million people in this country have received the COVID vaccine. And so far, 32 cases have been reported to the database, and only one fatality. Even that, we do not know if that was related to the low platelet count or whether that was related to the vaccine itself. This may be just a coincidence, but nonetheless, it is something that deserves attention, that something that needs to be watched for as we proceed vaccinating millions and millions of people. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief review of this rare blood disorder that has been registered in more than 32 people in the groups receiving the vaccine. And before I conclude, I would like you to take a look at my book on COVID-19 pandemic, available on Amazon.com. This has been a presentation of Triple N News. I am Dr. NIK NIKAM, and please do subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.